Hello, 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 hello. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to my channel, Georgia Girl here on Wellness and More. And I'm your host, Georgia Girl. And today is Testimony Tuesday. Testimony Tuesday is where we share, if you would like to share about some things that you're overcoming and some things that you're still praying for. I just have the opportunity to have this day for people just want to come on the panel. So if anybody want to come on the panel, just let me know. I dropped the link. Y'all bear with me because I'm on my phone. Something going on my computer. I think it need a. They saying something about it need rebooting, and I think it's something with this software. I'm like, Lord, I've been trying to work with it all morning, and I just hadn't. I think I might have to go let someone update it for me. But I just want to come on for a little bit, see how everybody's doing, and just share some things with y'all. Like I always do. But happy Tuesday. If you're watching from the bushes, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, of course. Like, share, and subscribe. I want to shout out my members. Thank you, ones that are members on my channel. Thank you. I do appreciate you so much. And if you would like to become a member of my channel, just hit that join button. I would love to have you. Today is Testimony Tuesday, and every day is a testimony. Every day is a testimony when you wake up and you reach that floor. If God woke you up this morning, you feel good about it, put some praises in the chat. Or if you're out in the bushes looking, if you thank God for waking you up in the morning, just wave your hand. Give God some praises today. Um, I just want to share and talk about me and some things that I got going on. Um, this will be my testimony. I do thank the Lord, who's the honor of my life, for waking me up this morning, allowing me to see my family, making sure the kids, I seen them. They went to school, they came back home, everybody came back safe. My husband went to work, he came back safe. Everybody's doing well. I thank God for his grace and mercy. If you've been following me, you know I had to do some lifestyle changes, but it was all for my own health. And so far, my journey is going pretty good. Still dealing with the inflammation. I think with the weather beginning the way it is, it really bothered my joints. Like right now, my arm is aching, so I just got it wrapped a little bit. But I got an appointment on Thursday. I would like to do my, uh, I'll go back Thursday for another treatment. So, but I do want to thank the Lord for where I have came from. A few months ago, I wasn't where I'm at today. And I know without God, none of that would be possible. And that's just what my scripture is today. With God, all things are possible. God, it is. Whether you want to believe it or not, with God, all things are possible. You know you couldn't have made it this far. Hey, Sis Ball, good to see you. You know you couldn't have made it this far without God being in your life. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it. Good to see you too. Do you want donations? Are you giving away any? Or are you just trying to be smart? I mean, if you want to give, fine. If you want to give donation, it would be helpful, but don't come in here being smart. I'm in a pretty good mood. I don't want the devil to come in here and get me out the mood. I was kind of like this morning because, like I said, my arm been aching a little bit this morning, but other than that, I'm doing okay. You know, like I said, I have joint issues, and this arm been flaming up today. But like I said, I thank God for where I have the journey that I'm on and where I have been. And I know without God, none of those would be possible. Good to see you, Six Bows. I welcome people in my chat, as long as you're being respectful. Once you come in a person's chat, you should always acknowledge the host. You never go to someone's house and walk into their house. So my channel is my house. Hey, communism. Hi, are you new? Welcome. Today is Testimony Tuesday. If you have a testimony you would like to share, you can either come on my panel or you can put it in the comments and I will read that. We're into a new month. I want to thank God for allowing me to be here from January 2025 up until October 7, 2025. We're almost in a new year, guys. We're 2 months away from a new year. I want y'all to give God some praises in the chat. If you haven't thanked God this morning for all he have done and what he's still doing in your life, you can do it in my chat now. Let's give God some praises. On Tuesday, we give God praises every day, but on Tuesday, you want to get up and you want to have the opportunity to share what you're feeling and what you've been going through and just talk about your journey. We know this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I'll be doing a breast cancer awareness show probably the end of this month. If I have any survivors that want to be part of the show, you could drop a comment after this live here and let me know that you want to come on the panel and you can come up and share your journey. But today is Testimony Tuesday, and I have shared that I thank God for waking me up this morning. I thank Him for getting me up on the right side of the bed this morning. Hey, Sassy, good for you. And shout out to Sassy for putting out that awareness over there. If y'all have been missing her, she's been wearing pink for the last 6 days. And that is a good awareness. What are you doing? That is great. Like I said, today is Testimony Tuesday. And if you feel good about yourself and you feel good about what God is doing in your life, let's put some praises in the chat. Let's put some praises in the chat. If you got some hands, some handshakes, or whatever you want to do, just give God some praises for a little bit. Because you know without Him, none of this would be possible. Like I said, this journey I have been started on, it has been challenging. But I know God is with me every step of the way. I was having a kind of crazy morning, my arm flaming up, like I said, I'm dealing with this, but I can tell since I've been doing the treatment. I didn't get a treatment last week, so I'm due for one this week. With the treatments and then doing what I'm supposed to do when it comes down to my eating habits, I'm starting to feel a little better, but the weather is changing. I can tell the weather is changing, so my body again to ache more. But I do thank God for I'm not where I used to be. I might not be where I want to be, but I thank God I'm not where I used to be. So I said, with that, with God, all things are possible. How your day going? How your day going? You been looking good in your pink. That's real nice of you to do that. I'm gonna share some information tomorrow. I know my grandson got a game tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to share some information about breast cancer before I go. And thank you. And then on the end of this month, like I said, I want to invite any survivors or anybody that want to come up and share some things about breast cancer. That day, we wear pink that day. I have some shirts in my shop if anybody want to check those shirts out. I know Angie ordered a shirt. She said she gonna come on my panel that day. So it'll probably be the end of this month when I normally do a breast cancer awareness live stream. If anybody want to come up and share something about their journey, if they're dealing with because I like to hear from a person that have dealt with breast cancer or someone that can tell us, more and more what to expect. Like Miss April always have been a guest over here for at least by the last couple of years. She might come over because she's a two-time breast cancer survivor. She might come over. Whenever I have a guest, I try to give my guests uh, a little token, maybe a gift from my shop or something like that. Cause she got a shirt from me and she also got a mug from me when she was a um, guest on my channel. Hey Miss Key, how you doing? Good to see you. As a girl, I don't know what's going on with my computer. This morning I got up, it was just flashing. But it's saying that I need to get it reboot or something. And I've been trying to work with it all morning. So I am on my phone. If I get a phone call, y'all know I got a phone call because I'm on my phone. But I'm gonna have to take it to one of those computer shops. I know they probably gonna charge me. I think my software need to be updated or something. It said it need to be rebooted, but I've been trying all day trying to turn it off, and it done gave me a headache. So I said I'm just gonna go on my phone. But other than that, I feel good. Like I said, still got no aches and pain. My arm was aching, so I let my husband wrap it a while ago. It ain't nothing but still inflammation, but the inflammation is starting to go, but it's just still in my joints. It just pop up in different areas because of the chronic pain I deal with. But I do want to thank the Lord for where I'm at. So if anybody got a testimony they want to share, if you want to put something in the chat about how you feel about where you at, or you overcoming something, you can put it in the chat. I can just read it on the panel. And if you know God, if you know without God all things will be possible, put some handshakes in the chat. Because without God, all things would not be possible. No matter what you going through, or no matter what I go through, I always put God in the midst of everything I do. I thank him for what he has done and what he's still doing in my life. I know a lot of people that fought breast cancer that's why I support, and that's good. Yeah, I know people from my hometown, a lot of them have lost battles and some are still fighting today. That's why I try to put out some information and share, and I try to use my platform. If anybody that have been through it, they can come up and share. I'm just thankful for another day to try again. Amen, amen, amen. Another day to try again. And that is so true. Whatever happened yesterday, well, yesterday. Today is a new day. This is a new month. We're in a new season. What happened last month, that's over with, done with. What happened yesterday is over with, done with. Today is a new day. We're in a new season. But Lord, whatever you're doing this season, just don't forget about me. I said, Lord, don't forget about me. Whatever you're doing this season, don't forget about old Georgia. I want to thank him for everything, my family, my life. Like I said, somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody is not going to be able to enjoy this fall season. It's fall now. We're in a new season. We're coming up into just about the end of the year, y'all. Oh Lord, get that troll out my chat. If you coming in being funny, I need my moderators to go to work today, because I know there's gonna be some trolls in here. And I'm gonna say this one more time. Get that troll out my chat. Uncle Ben Rice, I'm a woman, dude. So you're not gonna disturb my peace. You're not gonna disturb where my moderators at. Let me get him out of here. Hold on. Oh, you're not gonna disturb my peace. Get him out of here, Frank. Get Uncle Ben or whoever that is. Get them out my chat. Hello, hello, hello. Ain't that but the devil. Can you get him? Can y'all get him? Now come in here with that. I feel too good. Besides a few aches and pain. I ain't got time. If you coming in being disrespectful, you gone. If I can't get you a moderator will, thank you. Coming here being funny. How you doing, Frank? Good to see you. Today is Testimony Tuesday. Good to see you. Good to see everybody's in the chat. Like I said, that's how the devil try to do, right? When the devil see that you trying to do something right and positive, they'll come in and try to disrupt my chat. But you can say whatever you want to say about me. Call me whoever you want to call me. You don't know me, dude. You don't know me. You know, you have to respond to you. Get a life. Get a life, okay? But getting back to my testimony, like I said, I do want to thank him for waking me up this morning. See, we have to shake them devils off. And that's it. That's just not only on YouTube, in real life too, because there are people in real life feel like they can get next to you. They can probably get up under your skin, think they can get up under your skin, but that only if you let them. Yes, we're human and we do supposed to defend ourselves. But you can only give a person so much. Eventually they'll keep going on about their business. Some of them just want attention. They don't have nowhere to go. You know how some people just ran out everywhere they go. That be in real life. When you have those friends that you thought were friends, and then get the who it is? Get that out. Today Tuesday, and these devils, get him out, get John out too. I got some holy water over here. Keep coming in here. I'm gonna save you. Keep coming in here. Put some holy water in my chat. Put some holy water in here. Maybe they'll stay away. The devils are busy today. Let me get them out. I don't know if a moderator got them out or not, but let me get them out. Let me put some holy water on them. Let me put some water in the chat. I guarantee they'll stay out of here dead. Because they don't want to hear that about the word of God. Where my water at? Y'all remember when you go to church when they used to sprinkle the oil on your head? I got some in my chat. So you come up in here, you're going to get saved. Where my water at? Where my water at? Put some water in the chat, guys. Because I'm on my phone. My computer messing with me right now, so I can't get it to working right. So I'm trying to find me some emojis with some water. Where my water? There you go. You come up in here, you're gonna get a shower up in here. I guarantee you're gonna get sprinkled today. You're gonna get sprinkled today. And I tell y'all, that's how they do. They'll come up under one name, and then they you can get rid of them in one place. Then here they come up under another name. Ain't nobody playing with y'all today. Ain't nobody playing with y'all today now. Put some God in your life. Put some God in there. Okay? Maybe you'll feel good about yourself. Stop walking around here trying to be ugly and trying to be all disrespectful. Cause you come up in here, you gone. We're gonna give them the what, Mickey? The BOOT, the boot. That means you gonna get out of my chat. I ain't playing with today, Frank. Frank said, Frank said that's why he don't go live. He ain't got time. Frank said he don't have time for them trolls. Someone just don't have nothing else to do, Frank. Someone just don't have nothing. Those troopers will get them out of here quick. Someone just don't have nothing else to do, Sassy. For real. Someone be just waiting. Some people just be waiting in the bushes. We're gonna try to mess with it today. Nuh-uh. Like I was saying, with God, all things are possible. Those 2 or 3 people when we kicked out, God gonna multiply and let 2 or 3 more come in here with some sense. Them 3 that came in here earlier, they ain't had no sense. They just wanted my attention. But I ain't giving it to you. I'm gonna put some water on you. Probably ain't bathed anyway. Probably ain't even took a bath this morning. Get out my chat. Woo, child. You have to have a sense of humor. Because if you walk around here acting like some of these people act, you'll be mad every day. You'll be mad every day because of the way people are. But I'm here to tell you, you are better than what people portray you to be. You are better than what people think you are. You see what I'm saying? When they feel like they can get to you, when they feel like they can get up under your skin, they'll keep on. I remember when I was younger, yes. When I was younger, I used to be real sensitive about things because I was young. I thought I needed to be this person's friend, or I needed them to be my friend. Until I got older to realize those same friends, but didn't want to be your friend, need to not today. And you think about it, people. Some of the same people that try to put you down are the ones that want to reach out and say, look, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I forgive people, but I never forget. It doesn't matter if you on or off YouTube. Now, hey, Johnny boy, now, don't come in here with that IGO whatever. If you try to spell a word, spell a word. But don't come in here with no scamming. What did they hear? They Tuesday. What's going on today? Good gracious. Where my water at? Well, hey, Johnny boy. Long you come in here, first of all, like I said, you do not enter a person's home without speaking. You do not go to a person's house. You can't just walk up in my door. You got to learn how to knock. You got to learn how to speak. You got to be respectful. And that's the same way apply for my channel. You come in my chat, you supposed to say, hey host, how you doing today? He being a racist, get him out. Probably some of Donald Trump people. Get him out. He said, oh, are you trying to spell the word? Oh my God, please. I want them out. I don't never, ever want to see Jordan Boy again in my life. So if you're a moderator, I want y'all to get him out, get him out, get him out. I think he's trying to call me a N-word. So that's what it was. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I never ever want to see that person in my chat. If you're a moderator in my chat, please ban them for life. There's no need to come in here and call me that. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not doing anything to no one. I'm just speaking my talk, what I do over here. If you don't like what I do, keep us strolling. Oh, I see he spelt it out. I was like, he said, he started with an N. He said N I G. I might be one, but I ain't yours. Okay? Now get out my chat. And don't come back in here. What's wrong? The day ain't the Friday, is it? I normally get trolls on the weekend. What's going on? I know the government shut down. They ain't got nowhere to go. Go find your hole to crawl up in. I'm sure some gutters out there you could crawl up in. Cause you ain't finna come up in here. You ain't finna come up in here with that. My channel today is about praising God, giving God the glory, telling us about what you're thankful for. That's what my live is about today. What are you thankful for, Johnny boy? What are you thankful for today? Y'all put in the chat about what you're thankful for today. Just cross out those trolls. We're not gonna let those trolls disrupt this live. Hey, King Christian, True Cowboy, good to see you. See, that's what I'm saying. You come in my chat, you supposed to speak. You don't come in here calling nobody the N-word. Like I said, racism still exists in the United States. It still exists. People ain't learned nothing. They ain't learned nothing. But I tell you one thing, you're not going to take me back. You're not taking me back to those days. Okay? You might be still living in the racism world and where you call people the N-word. People ain't playing that now. If you don't like me, you don't like what I talk about, keep us strolling. Okay? Where my water at? Put some holy water in the chat, Frank. Where y'all holy water? If you with me, put some water in the chat. Put some water in the chat. Get them devils up out of here. Sprinkle some water up in here, y'all. I want to see some water. I want to see some water in my chat to get these devils up out my chat. They like a disease. You know how you have one of those diseases? You know how sometimes you have a disease or something, or a soul or something, it just won't go away. That's how some of these trolls coming here today. But I got something for y'all today. I'm trying not to put it on subscriber mode. I know I'm gonna put it on subscriber mode on the weekend or Friday, but it look like I'm at to put it on subscriber mode for a minute. Cause y'all trying me today. But that's what the devil do. The devil come to destroy. But not here. Not here. We ain't gonna have it. Keep us strolling. Get out my bushes. If you can't come in my chat, get out my bushes. I wish I had me a sign. I wish I had a sign. I wish I had a sign where people click on in the bushes. If you can't give me a thumbs up or come in the chat, don't come to my bushes. Okay? All right? But look, I love the bush people now. Don't get me wrong. But when you come in here being disrespectful, you go, well, good afternoon, King Christian True Cowboy. How are you doing? I like that. You came in, you said, hey, y'all, good afternoon. And that's what you're supposed to do. Anybody got a testimony? We gonna put them devils out. Put them out their misery. They go. See ya. But anyway, today is Testimony Tuesday. Like I said, I feel pretty good, besides a few issues, but I thank God for his grace and mercy. Like I said, somebody didn't wake up this morning, Lord. Prayers to those family that are grieving and going through some things today, Lord. Just continue to give people the strength that they need to get where they need to be going. We know this government shutdown is still going on, Lord. Some people are probably wondering what the end gonna be, or wondering is we gonna be able to pay for food, or wondering is we gonna have medical insurance, wondering we're gonna still get our checks every month. I don't know what this man got going on. But whatever it is, Lord, fix it. Fix it. Ease the people mind, Lord. Ease people mind where they can be able to live comfortable without worrying about whether they're going to have a place to live, or having insurance, medical insurance, being able to take care of their kids. We don't know what this administration got going on, but we know they got a shutdown going on right now. I don't know what they're trying to propose. I don't know if they're going to get it. But the thing about it, Lord, just continue to ease the people's mind. Let them know that things going to be all right. Things going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Because we know the devil is busy. We know the devil is out to destroy. But you keep holding on to God's hand and just stay with him. Everything going to be all right. God sees everything. He know everything. He know what's going on. Sometimes God will put you in a predicament that you didn't think you'll come out of. Because with him, all things are possible. If you're a witness to that, put a hand in the chat. If you know with God, all things are possible. Can I see some hands in the chat? Can I see some hands in the chat? No matter where you might be at in your life at this particular time, You know things eventually gonna get better. It might take a little bit longer than what you want it to be, but just know God knows what's best for all of us. I'm a witness to all of this. But once you lose faith, once you lose your faith, you're gonna be lost. And see, God just want us to trust Him. And me, I ain't always have had been the way I am today. Like I said, I have been sensitive. I have been uh my faith was tested. My faith, our faith be tested every day, y'all. God have ways of bringing you closer to Him. You might not want to believe it, but He have ways of bringing you close to Him. I was feeling a little bit kind of, under the weather a little bit earlier today. This morning, I was feeling a certain way. I was like, Lord, it's one of those days. But I said, after I shook it off, I said, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. I had to shake it off. Like that song said, shake it off. So wherever you at in your life at this particular time, keep going. And that's what I tell myself. Motivate yourself. Applaud for yourself. Pat your own self on the back. You ain't gotta wait on Georgia Girl to do it. Do what's best for who? You. Some devil thought they were gonna come in and take me out. Nah. I laugh at you. I laugh at you. The government shut down. You ain't got nowhere to go. But don't come in my chat. Find you a little gutter hole to go to. It's a chat you can go into, but don't come in here with that nonsense. Don't come in here with it. If you ain't positive, you ain't coming in this chat. But like I said, I thank God for everything. I can't thank Him enough for what He have done and what He will continue to do. But you got to keep trusting and you got to believe that with Him all things are possible. Like I said, people be in the bushes. I like when people in the bushes, they want to observe, it's fine. But once you come in this chat and start being disrespectful, you're not going to stay in here. Because I don't need that kind of energy. I don't need that kind of energy. I'm not about it, and I'm not finna be about it. But that's what the devil will do, y'all. He tried to make you lose focus on what you trying to do for yourself or trying to accomplish for yourself. Because that's how he works. That's how the devil works. But we have to be strong. Keep letting those devils be those devils. That's what I call them, devils, when they come in my chat. Yep. But other than that, I'm doing great. I've been enjoying the list of foods I've been eating. It's been challenging. And I try to make it fun. I try to do it in a way that I know it's to be enjoyable. I try to present it in a way where other people would like it if they wanted to try it. You know what I'm saying? The one thing about me over here, you won't catch me putting another YouTuber down. You would not catch me saying anything bad about another YouTuber unless they have came for me. And then if they have, sometimes I'm like, whatever, whatever. You don't know me. You don't know me. I'm all about trying to make peace. If I can't make peace with you, I just leave it alone. I just go my way, you go your way, and be done with it. I done got to the point now, my health is more important than anything. My family, my life is more important than anything. All the yabba yabba, this and that, I try not to let it phase me. Because people going to talk. They're going to do what they want to do. They're going to support who they want to support. Because that's what they want to do. But if you are over here supporting me, I appreciate you. I appreciate the 2, the 3, the 1, whoever take time out to come over here. I appreciate you. I appreciate my members, the ones who have been with me since I got back monetized. Thank you. I would let people know, and thanks to the ones that normally come over here when they know I'm live. I appreciate you for that. I really do. So how's everybody day going? The verse of the day is, with God, all things are possible. And we're going to talk about that a little bit. And if anybody got anything they want to share, if they want to come on a panel, I'm not going to drop the link. Not with them devils flying around here. No. Mm-mm. But if anybody want to come up, I'll give you the link. But I'm not going to put it in the chat. What? Did I see a super chat? Time for the super chat song. Thank you, Miss Key. I thought I seen a what? I thought I seen a super chat. A super chat. I did. I got a super chat. So thank you. I thought I seen a super chat. A super chat. I did. I got a super chat. So thank you. I thought I seen a super chat. A super chat. I did. I got a super chat. So thank you. Thank you again. That's just a little jingle I made. Just a little song. Like I said, I thank to the ones that do give me a super chat, but I have it on my thing that share. Or if you want to donate. But if you ain't got it, you just ain't got it. I mean, I don't try to worry people about their money. If you feel like you want to give me something, I mean, I appreciate it. But I'm just saying, thank you, Miss Key. And the verse of the day is, with God, all things are possible. And what do that mean? With God, all things. With God, all things are possible. When I read a scripture, I got to explain what it means, and I want to explain, with him, all things are possible. Okay. The scripture of the day is, with God, all things are possible. What do y'all think that means? With God, all things are possible. That is the verse of the day, and I'm going to talk about it for a few minutes. What do y'all think that means? Why do you think that was written? What does it mean when they say, with God, all things are possible? You can put in the chat or what you might think it means. That means no problem is too small or too big. Amen, amen, amen. That's right. All things. I mean, it doesn't matter what it might be. God is a problem solver. He's a provider. He's a healer. He's all of it. But you got to believe. You got to believe that he can do these things. You know how sometimes you be praying for that new car or new house or a new job. And you be like, I don't know if I'm going to get it. And boom, God make a way that you can probably might not be getting what you want, but he make it in a way where you're able to get some of the things that you need. You see what I'm saying? So the Bible said, with God, all things are possible. This is a quote from Jesus in the Bible, especially Matthew 19 and 26. It is also the motto for the United States of Ohio. Okay. So Ohio used this Bible verse as a motto. The phrase emphasized God upon its and severity, meaning that any problem or obstacle that is impossible for humans to overcome can be achieved through the God's power and help. And that's true. No matter how many obstacles, I can't even say, no matter how many things get thrown my way, big or small, I should never feel like it shouldn't get better. Because I know with God it will get better. Obstacle. You could be having just a hard time and you just wondering, how am I get out of this? How will I see myself out of this? I done been there. I done been through it all. Wonder how I'm gonna get money to pay for medication. Wonder if I'm gonna have enough money to go to these doctors, or wonder if I'm gonna ever get myself an income. You know, things like that. I done been there. I have been there. But everything got thrown at me. I try to build from it. I try to build from it and keep myself motivated through it. We all of us might not have it all, but we ought to be thankful for what we do have. Because we know what you got was not possible without who? God. That's why we cannot take nothing for granted, y'all. Nothing. I don't. Because sometimes the same stuff we take for granted, somebody else out there is praying for it. Somebody out there wishing they had what you got. And you all know they always say the more God give you, the more he'll take away. There's one thing about me, I'm not a selfish person. I don't mind. I be happy for others. If Miss Key doing good over there on her channel, good for you, Miss Key. If Frank doing good on his channel, good for you, Frank. If Sassy doing good on her channel, good for you, Sassy. Why should I bring you down? Or why should I say anything negative about what you're doing on your channel? That's your channel. You're taking time out your day to put whatever you want on your channel. I'm happy for you. If you're doing good in life, I'm happy for you. Whether you're going through a wellness, a spiritual, financial, whatever journey you're on, if you feel good about what you're doing, that's all what matters. That's all what matters. If you feel good about what you're doing, long as you keep God first in the middle of what you do, you should be okay. You know, when we was younger, we used to worry about what the kids would say or how they feel. You know, that's why I be trying to teach my grandkids, but they gotta they young, especially the small one. But she gotta learn. Some kids gonna say those negative things about you. They say negative things about you because they really don't know you. People judge others based on what they see on the outside. But you cannot judge a person by their appearance. You got to know that person's heart. You got to know what that person have done and what they are still doing in their life. I can't sit here and say Miss Key ain't doing this or Miss Keaton did that or Frank or whoever in my chat says it. I'm not going to sit here and say nothing negative about no one when it comes down to their life. I do not body shame no one. I don't talk about people in a way that's going to make somebody feel bad about themselves because I don't want nobody to do it to me. If I cannot lift you up, I will not tear you down. And they always say, if you don't have nothing good to say about somebody, just keep your mouth closed. Keep your mouth closed. But a lot of people, they will run off at the mouth just to be talking. But I tell anybody, when God said with God all things are possible, we got to believe those things. Don't let nobody make you feel like things are not possible. They are. Things are possible. No matter what come your way. You know, some things that I didn't share with y'all, and some things that I haven't. Sometimes I just have to keep it to myself and I have to pray about it. Sometimes you have to just keep stuff to yourself and just pray about it and see how things be. Sometimes you have to just fight in silence. Some people are fighting those silent battles that people don't know nothing about. There are a lot of people cry at night, cry in the morning time, cry when they get up, have a hard time getting out of bed. People are struggling. People don't know what people are going through. They only assume, but they don't know. They don't know. So I try to put everything, I try to put God first in everything I do. I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to say I'm perfect because there's no one perfect out here. We all make mistakes. We probably all have did something that we probably ain't proud of. Y'all see that? That my computer just over here just flashing. I gotta take it to the shop. But we learn. We learn through everything we go through. We grow through what we go through. Like I said, some people, depression, anxiety, those are some serious things to deal with. I think this morning I was, was a little agitated by something, but I prayed about it. I prayed about it. And I got better. I said, I'm gonna come on and speak to the people on my channel. But I have came a long way with my anxiety. I really have. But it's not that is something I'm not proud to be going through. I pray and I ask God daily, continue to make me stronger. I can't, I tell him every day, what I can't worry about, I have to let go. I have to let go of some of the things that I know I can't do. You see what I'm saying? So anxiety and depression is real. That is real. You hear me? It is real. And people deal with it. Like I said, I have anxiety disorder. For the past year or so, I've been doing pretty good. But I do have those moments. I do have those days. And I have to pray a little bit harder when I have those days. I have to shake that devil off. Because I know with God, all things are possible. I pray daily. They got me on the medication. They got me on pain medicine. They got me on stuff for to try to get rid of inflammation. And I pray daily that Lord just take some of that stuff from me. I pray for better days. Yeah, looking at me, bro, oh, she good. But you don't know me. You know what I tell you. For this social media, you can let social media in on so much. A lot of stuff you just got to keep to yourself. Because when you try to tell people about your blessing, what they going to do? They're going to try all they can and make you feel bad about what God has blessed you with. Instead of saying, that was good. That's good you was blessed with that. But no, They're gonna find a way to nitpick. They're gonna find a way to try to make it seem like, oh, this, oh, that. Hey, Welders, how you doing? Good to see you. Today is Testimony Tuesday, and I was just saying, with God, all things are possible. No matter what we might be going through in our life at this particular time or any time during our life, there's no problem God can't solve. When that doctor told me I was dealing with this inflammation, you know, we assume inflammation just like when you get a cut or bruise, but I have internal inflammation in my joints. I got my arm wrapped up now. I mean, I flames up, I swells. And he was telling me about some things that, oh, tending to the rabbits. Girl, you got some rabbits and chickens? All right, then. I got to go over there and check them out. Um, there's a lot of things that I'm learning about my body. It's a lot of things I'm learning every day about things that we got to do. You know, I got to do in order for me. You know, I always speak on me. I can't just say everybody. But that's why you see me doing some of the things I'm doing. Because I don't like to be in pain. So tomorrow, Thursday, I got another treatment on Thursday. But I'm feeling good compared to how I was over 2 months ago. I still might not be where I need to be, but I'm glad and I thank God I'm not where I used to be. Because I know with Him, all things are possible. It's good to see you, Frugal Mama. That's Frugal Mama in the chat, everybody. She said she over there tending to her rabbits and chickens. All right, girl. How many you got? How many you got? Ooh, I better let my grandbaby see them rabbits, honey. She got that guinea pig and she want a companion. I'm like, this little thing, he already running around the house enough. But yes, we have to thank God for where we at. We do. We really do. Wow, 3 rabbits. You did some videos on them? I gotta go and check y'all. I ain't been getting your notifications. You still come on in the morning time? Hey, Sirius, how you doing? All right, girl. You got you a little farm over there, huh? I know you do a little bit all over there too. Good to see you, Sirius. Today is Testimony Tuesday. If y'all want to put in the chat about what you're thankful for, put in the chat what you're thankful for today. Life, family. I thank God for my YouTube channel. Thank God for seeing people in my chat, you know. Thank God for that. I thank God for life. Because we only have one life. One life, y'all. And we got to make the best of it. We got to do what's best for us. It's going pretty good. I got a little swelling but on my arm, but I'm good. I think with the weather and stuff, I was a little agitated early this morning, but I'm okay. I'm just sticking with what I got to do for me. Yeah, but I felt like coming on, sharing. And if anybody got a testimony you want to share, you can come on the panel. And I'm going to be doing a breast cancer awareness show, which I do every year. If any volunteers, any survivors want to come on that day and speak, y'all can speak. And if you need a breast cancer shirt, I have some shirts in my online shop. So I probably do it by, I normally do it about the 3rd or 4th week of October. You know, I'm gonna still share some stuff, but you know, I get the opportunity to hear from others if they want to share their journeys. But I'm doing good, Siri. You know, there have been some worse days. Yep. I think with the weather changing, it's got something to do with it, but it's inflammation. You know, I already knew my doctor told me I had it all in my joint. Some of it clearing up and then some not. You know, it's a process. I didn't do a treatment last week, so I'm going this week. Yeah. But other than that, I feel pretty good. You know, Like I was saying about people who deal with anxiety and depression, that is not no joke. People think that depression and anxiety is just something, but it's a serious thing. When people get so depressed, it tend to where they want to give up. But I'm here to tell anybody that's going through it, don't give up. I have been there. I have been in those shoes, wondering is I'm gonna have this, wondering is I'm gonna have that. I've been there. I've been there. But I had to keep the faith. My faith been tested. God tests us every day. Y'all might not believe this, but God tests us every day. He knows how to get our attention. Do y'all believe that? How many people in the chat know God know how to get our attention? Can y'all say, can you wave your hand if you know what I'm talking about? Sometimes God will put you in a position you don't even want to be in, but he said, look, this is where you need to be right here. This is what I'm telling you right here. We can't question him because he knows exactly what's best for all of us. I had to learn all of that. Nobody had to tell me. I had to witness God for myself to know what he can do for me and what he can do for your life. I witnessed him for myself. I'm an 8-year cancer survivor. Cause that first year when I found out about that, I didn't never think that I thought I wasn't gonna live because my faith, because I didn't have the faith back then. But I had to let all that stuff go. Hey, Priscilla, welcome. When the devil try to come in and destroy, he'll make you think you want to do something to yourself. But we human, y'all. We are human. But I tell anybody, don't give up. With some of the stuff I'm going through now, I'm like, Lord, I be saying, Lord, I just need a whole new body. But I stopped saying that. I got to thank God for what I got. Because somebody out here can't do some of the things I'm doing. So when we sit here and say, Lord, I want this, I want that, think about it. Somebody don't have what you have. So that's what keep me going. That's what motivate me. Whew, I'm just going to tell you. God is a way maker. And without him and with him, things are possible. Serious, I'm thankful for having God in my life. Woo. My faith, my health, my strength, knowledge, wisdom, family, job, home, food on the table, and life itself. Amen, amen, amen. If anybody got a testimony, if you want to come on the panel, I can put you on the panel. But if you got something you just want to give God some praises for, you can put it in the chat and I read it in the comments below. I love that series. Amen, amen, amen. That's what I said. I thank God for life, family, a roof over my head, running water, food. I may have my health issues, but I'm not in the hospital. I'm not in jail. You know what I'm saying? And prayers goes out to those ones that are in the hospital. Prayers goes out to the ones that are in jail that probably realize they have made a mistake and they're trying to find their way back. People do deserve second chances. God tell us to forgive people. God tell us to forgive. We might not forget, but we can forgive others. Sometimes you have to forgive people for you to have your own peace. You have to forgive people for your own peace of mind. You really do. I can't walk around here being mad. I can't walk around here being mad at nobody, especially not on social media. Because people gonna do what they want to do, when they want to do it, and how they want to do it. Don't drive yourself crazy worry about what these people think or how they feel, because they're just gonna be who they are. I had 3 devils to come in my chat. They was trying to stir up my chat. 3 trolls coming here calling me names and saying stuff about me. They don't know me. One of them called me the N-word. A person came in my chat and spelled out the N-word. And how rude and cruel was that? Because that's what kind of world we're living in. That's what kind of world we're still living in, y'all. People still feel like they can say what they want to say to you. This person called me the N-word. They spelt it out. My moderators seen and they got rid of. Racism still exists in the United States. It still exists. I might be an N, but it ain't your place to call me now. And I'm not yours. They couldn't just write it in one word. They wrote the N, then they wrote the I, then they wrote the G. You don't do that. You don't come in nobody's chat and say that stuff to them. If you're being ignorant, stay away from my channel. That's all I'm going to say. Because you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. You might think you know me, but you don't know me. But get a life. That was so rude. I don't usually talk back to the old troll, but when I saw that they spelled out the N-word, and McKee said they calling you a N-word. And I saw how they spelled it. They was trying to come in here and interrupt my chat. But it didn't work. It didn't work. I let people know if you don't like me, you don't like what I do on my channel, don't tune in. Don't tune in, please. Don't waste your time. Because I'm going to continue to be who I am. I'm going to continue to share what I want to share. I'm going to continue to keep focusing on me. And if you don't like it, keep us strolling. It's just as simple as that. I had some people in my chat, now I'm back at 0. Me and God. It don't faze me. It used to faze me when I first started my channel, because I didn't know. Hey James, how you doing? I didn't know a lot about YouTube when I first started my channel. I have learned over the years. I have really learned over the years about being a YouTube creator. And I like some of the things I do over here, whether people like it or not. I like what I do. And thank you, James. I can't say one thing about you, James. You have been supporting me, and I do appreciate you. I know you're a gamer. If y'all want to make sure y'all connect with James and some of the ones that came in the chat earlier, y'all can. Yes, Sears. I know if you had been here, Sears, you would have got them too. A person came in my chat and called me the N-word today. There was no reason for that. There was no reason that person came here and called me that. I don't talk about no YouTube creator. If I'm not talking about myself, or I'm not talking about God, or I'm sharing about what I eat or what I do, or when I'm talking about my life, or I might share my family, if I ain't putting out some inspiration or some wellness, I don't be on. Yes, they spelled out the word in my chat. Miss Key got rid of. And that really kind of got to me. Cause I'm like, I know people do really think that about us. They still think that way about us. When we took my kids We went and took the kids to the museum over there in Montgomery. I don't know if y'all remember when I showed y'all the video. And I was telling my grandkids, I was saying how blessed y'all really are. I was telling them how blessed they are and how blessed we are. Calling them people living back there in slavery. They had to sit there and hear people call them that. And nothing they could have did. Even though there's social media, but if somebody called somebody that in real life, you think they ain't gonna do nothing about it? I got rid of them. I told Mickey I know that I got the name, I wrote the name down, but you can ban people from your channel, but they still will come back in another disguise. That's why I say if I have any moderators on hand, when sometimes I go live, if anybody come here being crazy, don't hesitate. Just get them out. These people here are weird and don't have anything better to do. I know it. They don't have nowhere to go. They probably mad about the government shut down. That ain't my fault. Y'all vote that man in him, not me. Shoot, don't take it out on me. But I was just telling my grandkids about what our ancestors and what all they had to endure back then as being slaves. People calling them the N word. People would spit on them, throw rocks at them, and treat them bad. And I told my grandkids, we are truly blessed, but we know racism still exists. And don't make he said, I think it was a man, name was Johnny, his name was Johnny Boy, something like that. And he's a racist. Because I would never come in nobody's chat and call them that. There was no reason to call me that. I was talking about God. So if you talk about God, you are in. That's what you're saying? Wow. You need to put whoever did that, the guy that did that, put some God in your life. Maybe you wouldn't be the way you are. I feel good about having God in my life. Yeah. Bold. Was you in here when they did that? They spelt the word out. Because we know people still do that, Six Bows. We probably run across them type of people every day on these channels. I don't get affected by that stuff or social media, and it's real life as long as that person don't put. Yeah, but I was just saying you don't do that in people's channels, and I was just talking that it still exists. I mean, I don't even know who it was, but I don't want them coming back over here to my channel. He didn't disrupt anything. He just was looking like a fool. I was watching on TV. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm not saying it still exists. Racism still exists. It still exists. And I call people like that ignorant. But this is social media. I'm not surprised what people try to say in your chat. I had to check a lady today at the grocery store. What? I had to check a lady at the grocery store. Hold on. I wish I was recording. For real, Six Ball? Wow. Like I said, they try to do stuff in slick ways, and they just, I'm talking about in real life, because the people on social media, they don't know you. They just going to be ignorant anyway. So, yeah, I was just saying, I just don't want those kind of people coming in my chat. Especially if I know that you that way. Yes, the lady behind me in line was trying to, what? So you wasn't recording today? Wow. Some people, I tell you, they got nerves now. They do have nerves. But people just, Some people just don't have a life. They don't have nothing going on. They just want to be devils. But this is what I always say. I pray for them because they need it more than me, you know? But yeah, today I just want to bring to y'all about with God, all things are possible because it is. With God, all things are possible. Even when you probably feeling in your lowest, never feel like nothing can't get better. If you're a witness, if you have witnessed God for yourself, you'll know these things. Because trouble don't last always. Sometimes we, get in these positions and get in these type of situations. We probably don't never understand why, but it happens. What does she supposed to say? I just happen to not to be recorded. If I record everything, y'all would be shocked what I did. What? I know, girl. I know it still exists. Shoot. Trolls love live stream, especially if you were talking about positive stuff. I know, because I was talking about God. There was no reason for them to come in here. But when you get ready to say something good about God or yourself, or you feel like you're doing something good to help others, that's just how the devil is. That's just in real life. People in real life like that. So I'm not surprised. It don't dim my faith. It don't cause me to stop loving God. Hey Ruthie, how you doing? Good to see you. I was at a day's testimony Tuesday, and I said we're in a new month, and we should be thankful that you still here. God kept you from January up until October 2025, and we got 2 more months in this year, y'all. 2 more months. And the way our time gone, time is not wasted. It's gonna be December before you know it. And I was saying life is short. Absolutely. He sure is. I do not deny him. I claim him every day. I said, Lord, I thank you. Why not? Why not tell him thank you? Like I said, sometimes you could be feeling like you're at your lowest. You could be at your lowest. Like this morning, I was having a kind of agitated day earlier this morning, but I got all right. I didn't let the devil continue to feel like, oh, she ain't gonna be right today. We ain't gonna let her get around and look, because I've been feeling pretty good, but today my arm started hurting me and stuff, and I'm like, ooh. I say, ain't that but I'm flame. I know it's raining outside. Been cloudy. Hey, Ramona, how you doing? Good to see you. Are you new? See, I like people coming in my chat when they come in and speak, but when you come in and try to aim at me, just know you're gonna get out. But anybody got a testimony they want to share? What are y'all thankful for? You good? What are you thankful for, Ramona? What are you thankful for today? Put it down in the chat. What are you thankful for today? I know a lot of us say we're thankful for our life. We have to look around, y'all. This year is almost gone. We probably lost some loved ones along the way. I said one of my friends lost her husband the other week. And I lost a home boy Friday night during the homecoming. Somebody ran the red light. It was a head-on collision. He was just going to the game. You know what I'm saying? We don't know when our last hour, minute, our last day. We don't know. I'm thankful for my brothers. All right, that's great. You're thankful for your brothers. That's good. I'm thankful for my son. He's about to be one, and you can't believe it. He's growing fast over there, girl. I see you was talking at him the other day. He seemed like he a little busy about it too. I'm thankful for life, family. Thank God for the people that support me on this social media. Because you don't have to be over here, but I thank you. I really do. If I don't tell the people that come over here enough how much I appreciate you, I'm telling you now. I do appreciate you. I appreciate the two or three, the one or two, or the zero. Whoever just peep in and give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you for that. But I just want to come on for a little bit. My birthday is November the 21st this year, next month. Okay. Do you have a channel, Ramona? I'm finna try to go to your name. Do you have a channel? Have you ever been over here before? I never seen you before. That's true. I'm a widow. My husband was 9 years younger and never thought he'll go first. What? My sister, she was 9 years older than me. Yeah, I know you said you had lost your sister too. Okay, so if you want to connect with some of the people in the chat, I have members, I have moderators. If you want to connect with some of them, you can check them out. But life is short. My friend, I told you lost her husband. I told her he had a procedure done, right? He had a procedure, he had a colonoscopy done, and he started having issues afterwards. And they had been married like 40 some years before he died. I mean, they had been married a long time. I was sitting there talking with her, and we were just reminiscing about some of the times cause we used to work together, we used to ride to work together, and she dealing with health issues, some of the same stuff I deal with. And we were just sitting there just talking, and you know, we don't never think about how things will be when you lose your husband, thank you, or your wife. You never know how things gonna be until it happen. And she was just saying she gonna be all right. I said, yeah, you will. I think she said her grandson gonna stay with her, but she won't have to be by herself. But when you been built like I've been with my husband 35 years, if something would have happened to him, if something would have happened to me, I know it'll be probably hard, you know, especially if you done been with a person a long time and stuff like that. But gotta continue to stay strong, keep the faith. But yeah, she's grieving and she is in my prayer. So y'all just keep my friend in prayer. But she's a sweetheart though, because I remember when I first got sick, died with the cancer and stuff, and I wasn't working. She would bring me some. She would give me donations to help me out. You know, that's why I say when you down and out, you will see who's there for you. When people bless you without you even asking or without even knowing, those are your blessings. Because I remember that day with her and my other friend, because like I said, when I had my cancer situation, I had surgery. I couldn't go back to work, and it was just only my husband working. And I'm not gonna sit here. I'm gonna be honest. And I have said it before. We struggled. We really did. So I had friends, the church. I had people helping me, but I didn't ask. But they said this is for you. And when God makes a way and have it where people to help you, that's what you deserve. You deserve those blessings. Those unexpected blessings. You gonna be 35? Okay. All right then. Just in case I don't see you, I wish you a happy birthday. My birthday is January the 5th. I'll be 57. I'll be 57 years old. Pushing 60. I live to see 57 years old. If you live to see your birthday, that's a blessing. A lot of people don't even live to see their next birthday. Let me see what Six Bow has said. Okay. Yes, my friend drives his mama to dialysis and take care of her. I just pray I know what to say if he loses his mom one day. You will, but it'll be hard for you to you'll have the words to say. It'll come to you. But pray that remains strong. Pray he remains strong, and by you being a friend, the words will come out, Six Bows. The words will come out. I was just talking about um, when people dealing with sickness like cancer and other serious, like other types of sickness, they don't like to burden their families. They don't like to tell their families. They rather just keep it to themselves, or they might keep it among their children or something like that because they feel like they don't want to be a burden to nobody. Because I had lost a cousin and she was like my aunt. It was years ago. I was so hurt that I didn't know she was dealing with it because she didn't tell nobody. Nobody know but her kids. Nobody know but her kids. She didn't tell everybody she was dealing with cancer. She just wanted to just have her children there. And I felt like I wish I could have did something for her. And that's good. I'm like that about my mama, Cisbo. I be with my mama. I check on her, not every day, but I'll go and see her. She's okay. Like I said, she got early signs of dementia. A lot of people want me to put her in a nursing home, but I'm not. She said, just let her stay at home. We have people that help take care. People that seeing about her, and she said she just want to be at home. And I said, whenever that time for her, whatever God got in store for her, she'll be at home. Cause I don't want to cry, but I get so emotional. I said I don't want to put her in there because a lot of them give up. And y'all know when a lot of those older people go to the nursing home. I ain't saying all people treat them like that. Some of those nurses and some of those people do not treat them right. You hear what I'm saying? Some of them don't treat her right. And I don't want my mama to go there and say, I don't want her to feel like no one didn't care for her. And I told my brother and them, I said, if it get to the point where we have to put in one, we will. But as long as she's telling us what she don't want and what she want, she's fine. Because I don't want her to give up. Because a lot of them do give up. Because a lot of them feel like their family members just storm in the nursing home and leave them. And I'm not going to do that. Because it's going to be on me. It'll be on my heart that I put her there. And, I said, whatever God have in store for her, she wants to be at home. And that's what she is. And she got a birthday this month. My mama got a birthday this month, too. Hey, living for Jesus. How you doing? It's been a minute. I ain't seen you, girl. How you been? I worked in a nursing home and a hospital. Some nurses just ladies. Yeah. It's good to see you. How them girls doing? How them girls doing? I have to ask about the girls. How the girls doing? Yep. I have worked at a nursing home too. I have worked at a nursing home and I didn't seen how some of them treats all. Some family members are some family members are fake. They only come around when you going through. Yeah, that's true. All good. My kids are all on fall break, so okay. Well, it's good to see they on fall break. My grandkids will be on fall break next week. I've been doing all right. I just been trying to keep my health in check, doing what I need to do, staying focused and doing what I have to do to stay right. And I was just saying, with God, all things are possible. and we were just talking about our relatives and how thankful we are for our parents, our family, you know. So what are you thankful for? They're at home for a week, setting up everything in the house, eating up. Girl, I know. Those kids, they talk about growing. We on fall break next week. I'm like, okay. See, I didn't change my total eating habits, so they ain't gonna eat what I eat now. Cause I don't eat nothing fried. I don't eat nothing fried. I just stick with baked, boil, broil, and mostly turkey and fish, and a lot of fruits and vegetables right now. Trying to avoid all that, getting that inflammation still in my body. It's still there. This morning my arm flamed up. It's hurting and it's cloudy. It's been cloudy outside. So my husband wrapped this on here for me. It was throbbing this morning though. Woo. I took care of my grandmother. She never saw the inside of a nursing home. I feel you. I feel you. That's what I said too. Long as we got people there to help, because they know that I deal with stuff. So that's what I got brothers for. I got 5 brothers. And then some of them, my nieces and stuff don't work. And so it's people down to help with my mom because I can't lift her because she have to be lifting stuff. I can't do it. It's raining where you at? Okay. Yeah, today is testimony Tuesday, and we was just talking about some of the things that we're thankful for. And I was just speaking on some of the things that what I had been going through for the last couple of months. And like I said, I know with God, all things are possible. And I know He gonna continue to be with me. And I know things gonna continue to get overcome some of the things I need to overcome. And I was just talking about how anxiety and depression is something serious too. A lot of people take that lightly, but it ain't nothing that, it's something that people deal with. A lot of people deal with that. You been doing all right, Ruthie? You been doing all right? It's good to see you. I was just coming on. I was saying if anybody want to put it in the chat what they're thankful for, because we was asking the days, what are you thankful for? We're in a new month. We got 2 more months in this year. Wow. We're heading into a new year, guys. We're heading into a new year. And we have a lot to be thankful for. We really do. We have a lot to be thankful for. We're in a new season. It's fall. We enjoyed the sunshine. Now the fall is here. It's gonna be some cool mornings, um, probably some cool nights. I already seen what they saying now. How do you already know? They already saying they're gonna snow in Georgia. I'm like, how they already know it's gonna snow in Georgia? They could already say it's gonna snow already. I know it been raining today. Ooh, Lord. That's why I've been feeling a little miserable. Because this morning I was really feeling miserable. I drank my little juice. Y'all don't forget to check out my videos. I don't know if y'all been following me. I'm on day 42. I haven't drunk any caffeine. I haven't eaten any fried foods. Whew, it's been challenging. I haven't eaten anything that give me inflammation. The doctor gave me a list of food to eat. So I've been doing my little meal preps on that. The holiday is gonna really be hard, but I'm gonna be okay. I have to eat like non-dairy stuff because right now I'm taking treatments for my immune system because I have a very weak immune system and I have to take treatment every week. I didn't go last week. That's probably why my arm flamed up this morning because I didn't go last week. I told them I'll come this week. And I be dealing with pain and puffness and swelling. And after they gave me the test, they told me there was inflammation in my joints. And I'm allergic to white rice. I'm allergic to white rice, cowed milk, white potatoes, uh, the white of the egg. Y'all ought to see me. I wanted me some eggs the other day, so I put me some eggs the other day. I know how to separate them now, six bowl. I know how to separate the white from the yellow. It was hard, but I did do it. You do too. I'm easily catch a cold. I mean, it's a lot. That doctor said I got one of the worst cases of allergies he ever seen. Did they say what is it that you're allergic? Hold on. Did they say what it is it? Oh, they just told me don't drink no cow milk. I could drink almond milk, lactose milk. I'm allergic to a lot of stuff outside, like a lot of the grass and different. They gave me the allergy test good. Ooh, if anybody in the chat that had the allergy test before, I'm gonna let y'all know that wasn't nothing fun. Them folks stuck needles all in my back. I've been poked on so much for the last 2 months, y'all. If it ain't in my arm, it was in my back. And honey, it felt like I had got in a beehive. And he said that's how they knew that I was allergic to a lot of stuff. He then said it's different types of grass, like the pollen. You know, grass got all kind of names. You'll be surprised how many different names of grass is in the world. But they said that outside, when I be walking, if I do be walking, I gotta be careful with that. Y'all know those bushes will have that black stuff on it. Y'all know when you walk outside, you see those bushes all the time. I did have my list somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. But I already had put it in my phone about some of this stuff that I'm allergic to. But those bushes, you be going outside and you get that little black stuff on your leg, that number was real high. I was just shocked about them eggs because that's all I eat, child. That's all I was eat. We were doing egg challenges. Now if I eat eggs, I just gotta eat the yolk part. But I figure out a way to separate them now. Yep, but they were just saying like the cow milk, the white rice, the white potatoes, the yolk of the egg. I mean the white of the egg. Uh, different types of grass, dog hair, and all that stuff like that. You know, it probably said about it probably did, but you know I've been doing it for been eating that for years. I saw that when that lady told me that. I said, "What?" But a lot of people say they like the white instead of the I'm glad you have good health care. Yeah, I get the one thing I when I was able to get the medical insurance that I do have, I just go on and do what I need to do. It was years I didn't have it because I had to wait until I was eligible for some of those things. And now I can get the tests I need done and stuff like that, but I still have to have a copay somewhere in there. Yeah. All of it ain't free now. Some of it might be free, but then some of it ain't. But I won't have to be paying out a whole lot. Honey, when I first started getting sick, my medicine were running me like they told me it was gonna be $4,000. I ain't have no $4,000 for that medicine. Cause I used to have to give myself a shot every week. Every 14 days, I was giving myself a shot. Then they took me off but I would let my daughter do it, and then I learned how to do it myself. And once I was able to get a little help, it went down to $5. But all the while, it was a long time I couldn't take it. I could afford that stuff. A lot of that medicines are expensive. When you dealing with chronic stuff, a lot of it do be expensive. But like I said, y'all know I've been feeling pretty good. Y'all been seeing me lately going live, but y'all know what I'll be up to. Y'all don't see me. Y'all might see some videos. You don't see no live stream. I be like, I'm gonna put some on here. But yeah, but I'm just basically just focus on this journey I'm on right now. I take a pill that is 15 a day, but I don't have to take it every day anymore. Oh, for real? Yep. But other than that, I'm doing okay. Just, just trying to maintain. I gotta see what's going on with my computer. I swear, I do not want to buy another one. That thing, I was trying to see what was going on this morning. Just when I opened it up, it was just flashing. It was just flashing. Y'all see how it doing? It's saying that I might need to get it reboosted. So y'all see how it doing? It won't power on. And I said, I know I ain't waste nothing on it. I ain't waste nothing on it. It came on one time today, but it didn't stay on. It said that I need to get it rebooted. Then it might be something with the software. I'm like, what? So I might take it and let them look at it. The warrant, it was warranted and went out for it too. I was like, oh my God. So right now I'm on my phone. So yeah, this is what it be doing right here. I've been trying to power it on. This is a HP, and I troubleshoot it. And it was saying a note came on it saying something about it need to be rebooted. It had started rebooting a little, right? Then it went back off. I told my husband, I don't know what's wrong with it. Cause I was on yesterday. So, but right now I'm using my phone. So, but I'm gonna take it to the shop. It'll be more than what I wanted to be. You gonna if it be just enough to get another, I'll get another one later on. But I think it just need to be boosted, like so with the software, with the drive, what they call that thing, with the disc, whatever they call that thing. But I said, Lord, if it ain't one thing, it's another, Jesus. Call your internet provider, ask for tech support. Yeah, they was going taking me through the troubleshooter thing today. It is showing that I need like a some kind of boost thing on it. I think it needs to be updated. Some kind of software, something with the software. So that means they're gonna have to put something in it. And I don't know what that's gonna cost. I think they gotta update, boost the software up or something. I don't know, child. But right now I'm on the phone. Ooh, I ain't had no phone call. I was shocked. But I got this other phone on the side right here. But I just want to come on and, like I said, I want to start by doing some panels. Anybody that's a breast cancer survivor, if y'all want to come on the show, I'm gonna do a breast cancer show probably about the end of the month, coming up to the end of the month. If we got any breast cancer survivors, y'all want to come on and share your journey. Well, hello, stranger. Did I just see a ghost? Hey, Derek. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you, my brother. I see you doing your thing over there. I see you. You growing over there. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I be having my moments and my days, but I can't do but give God all the glory. I be seeing you over there. You be doing them little shouts over there. Be posting on your wall. I said, look at him. He just blooming up over there. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Good to see you, though. Because I know I wasn't feeling good a few months ago. I did see some of your comments and stuff. Oh, he forgot about me. Okay. That's all right. He forgot about me. I know sometimes we might not be able to see each other live streams or shorts, but just know, we good. What you been up to, Derek? All right then. I'm well, no complaints. Okay. Yeah, man, some things I'm dealing with, but like I said, the battle is not mine, it's the Lord. But I thank God that like I said, I might not have all I how did he put it? I might not have all I want, but I do have what I need. And I thank God I ain't where I used to be. But I'm dealing with some things, but hey, I'm a fighter. Like I said, sometimes we go through things and some things we can shake off, and then there's some things we just have to work at it. But just know with God, all things are possible. That's what I was talking about today. With God, all things are possible. Especially when you feel like you ain't gonna make it. Sometimes you feel like you want to give up. I have been there. I have been right there, wanting to give up. But it just wasn't for me to give up. I still got life. I still got plans. God still got plans for me. Because He don't want us to give up. The one thing God do not want us to do is give up. We might give out, but can't give up. He want us to keep trusting Him, give it to Him. That's why I give Him all the glory. I give Him all the glory. That song said, He said, I ain't forgot about you, just raising my grandson and got and I'm praying for you. Okay, I know you have a dear. We good. When last time you been on the dream team side? I go over there and peep in there every now and then. I mean, it's still about the same. Some of the people in that sector, I don't think they gonna never change. But hey, it is what it is. I have real life stuff going on, so I try not to let that intervene and mess with my spirit, you know. But I go over there and peep at Dana sometimes. I was over there the other night and I was peeping it out, same old, the boasting, same old stuff. I said, is those people is they gonna ever grow up, get over all this nonsense? But I can't speak for nobody else. I can only talk about what I gotta do. And right now my focus is on me trying to get where I need to be. So what you got to a new grandson, Derek? You got a new grandson? I know how it is with them grandkids, huh? I go every now and then also. We got real life. Ooh, yes, Lord. I know how it is about them grandkids, cause them kids gonna be on fall break next week. They already said, Grandma, we on fall break. I said, okay, I got you. I see y'all. Okay. And right now, I'm just trying to focus on getting this inflammation down. Because the doctor told me I had inflammation in my joint. I deal with chronic pain and stuff, and I have to take treatments every week. And I'm doing better than I was over a month or two ago. Because I tend to swells in my arms, my feet, my back, knees. I mean, I'm like, it'd be like, ugh. But this morning I was having an issue with my arm, but I said, Lord, I can't let all this beat me. I got to beat it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I got my life. I got my life. And I thank God for it. You know what I mean? But man, you gonna always be good. No, he's 10 and I've been having him for about, okay. I know, honey. That little 7, that look good. I tell you. I'll see them tomorrow. They grow quickly, I'm telling you. They don't stay a little long. They don't stay a little long, but it's good to see you. But I see you doing good on your channel. I see you doing good. Keep spreading that word over there. Cause you don't see me, that don't mean I don't support you. I be sometimes seeing your shorts. You be over there looking like, look at that. You be like, have that pose in the camera. and you have that music playing. Sometimes you be singing. Yeah, I be singing. Look at Derek over there. Okay, Derek. I see you. I see you. Then you be posting stuff on your community wall. I be seeing you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep spreading the word. Because we need it out here. We need that. We need that positivity. We need to hear the word of God. We need it most definitely. That's right. That's it. Keep on pushing. You doing good. Do you ever see how far you done got? You see how far you done got with that channel? You see how far you done got with that channel. I remember when you first started. Look at you now. Keep going. Keep going. Yep. But I just want to talk a little bit today and just share. Like I said, we know we always do testimony Tuesdays. I hadn't did a panel in a while, because I really just started by really doing the testimony Tuesday, because I had been like dealing with so much, and oh my goodness. But I thank God. We have testimonies every day. We have a testimony every day. If you breathing, you up, got a bed, got a roof over your head, running water, food to eat, you're not in jail, in the hospital, and if you're not in the grave, you got to be thanking God. You got to be thanking God for that. Somebody did not wake up this morning, and we have loved ones that probably locked up and trying to change their ways so they can get back out here with us and stuff like that. But we have a lot to be thankful for. We do. And I thank God for my family, my life. I even thank God for my channel, for the ones that does come over here when you're able to, you know? And I always tell people, continue to do what you got to do for you. You know, do what's best for your health, do what's best for your family, do what's best for you. Social media gonna always be social media gonna always be here. You know, we can come on when we can, and when we can't, we just can't. We have to just go with it. Yes, I come and ways. Gotta get on Miss Key status. You keep doing your thing over here. You guys help me keep going. Absolutely. You keep doing what you're doing over there. You keep doing this in the camera. Hey, this your look, right? You all right with me, Derek? You all right with me? You keep doing what you're doing. I gotta check you out. What you been doing lately? You know, every now and then I might see your communal wall. I see your video every now and then. Have you been doing anything lately? But yes, we do have a lot to be thankful for. I had to just practice, just change the way I was eating. They gave me a list of food. Been hard, but I have to. I'm going with it. I'm going with it. I gotta keep it. Gotta keep it up and keep going. I know. I see you.
What kind of game is it? Football game. I might go.
I think it started by 5. We can go up there and come on back. All right then. That's all right. Spread the joy. Keep on smiling. Spread that word. Spread that positivity. Yep. We need it. We need it. We all, need it. You know, a lot of people don't want that, but don't change for no one. I am, after they told me about the inflammation and stuff, and I take treatments every week. They have to put IV in my arm because of my immune system, and they have to give me a shot every week. and I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. I tell you, dear, this been rough. This been a rough year, but I thank God I'm here. I thank God I'm here. 'Cause I know with God all things are possible. Yes, it is. Yep. I mean, that's just how it is. If I had to put back that piece of fried chicken, because I have to avoid foods that give inflammation. So that's why y'all been seeing probably seeing a lot of green, orange. Been seeing a lot of foods like that lately on my channel. Because that's the day make 42 days. Yep. So it's a journey. It's a journey. You hear me? It's just like I have to have my little bit food, the kids have their, my husband, it's just like just separating it. But sometimes I see them digging in my stuff. What y'all doing? Eat about because I'm just eating just plenty of vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. Eating a lot of that now. Just letting go of that caffeine. But it's a struggle. It has been a struggle, but I'm good. My thing is feeling better. Feeling better. I get tired of folk poking me every week. I ain't go last week. That probably why my arm flamed up. Cause I didn't go last week. I'm going this week. Yep. But it was good to see you, Derek. I'm going over to your channel, see what you've been doing, lately. I'm finna go to your channel now. Like I said, sometimes I see your community wall. I haven't been seeing none of your videos. Like I said, sometimes we just don't be getting the notifications. But I know you still be over there. I'm gonna try to put your bell back on if I can, just in case I can see what you're doing. When the last time you post something? It's been a minute. I'm just looking at your channel now. Oh, I see you had on white. That was your last video? I'm not gonna figure it out. Okay. Never forget to stay grounded. That's what you said. Cause it's all God. Absolutely. I hit your bell again if I can make sure I can catch some of your videos. But you take care of yourself too, dear. You probably didn't spoil your grandson. I already know you have. But anyway, you guys, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Y'all don't forget to check out some of these amazing creators in the chat. We got Derek Iverson. He's one of my original, Georgia Troopers. We got the same thing going on in Iverson household. Nice to see you also. That was the last one I posted. Okay. Yeah, you one of my original ones. Okay. You still speaking the word over there? I see you. I hit your bell again. Make sure I can I ain't studying that. I ain't finna eat that. My husband gonna show me some nutty butter. Bro, gone. He be messing with me about those sweets, y'all. I don't know why he's showing those sweets to me. I got me a peach over here. He wrong for that, ain't he, y'all? Ain't he wrong for that? Makisa, you wrong for that, Ernie. Cause yeah, he over here showing me some nutty butters he got. He always be doing that. Talking about he don't need it. But he go sit there and eat both of them things. I got some peaches. Don't get me melt my peach in there. Yep. It be hard, y'all. That's why I be eating yogurt and stuff like that. You know, when you had that sweet tooth, you had that sweet tooth now. But I just try to, I can eat dark chocolate. I can't eat nothing what's going to give me inflammation. And when those folks gave me that list of food, I just looked at that thing. I'm like, what? Did right here on that too? Mick Key said, Mr. Ernie, she has been doing great. So don't mess me up. He know I have. He know I have. He bought two, right? Cause that's how it used to be. Me and him used to see him eat them Nutter Butters. Then his sugar, then they were saying his sugar was spiking. So then he left him alone for a little while. Then he went back to the doctor the other day. The doctor told him his sugar all right. He done brought them things right back in the house. Keep on. I had to work toward get my blood pressure down. I got it down good. I have been working on my anxiety. You know, I get agitated sometimes when I be dealing with this pain and stuff. But I'm good with that and just trying to keep everything under control. He left the sweets alone for a good while, but he had got scared when they told him he was a pre-diabetic. He left it over about a good month. That's what I'm saying. He stopped eating this stuff about a good month. Now he just started bringing it back in the house. I said, go ahead. Go back out there. The doctor gonna tell you again. But anyway, I enjoyed everybody. Thanks again, Miss Key, for the super chat. It was good seeing you there. Miss Key, you finna go live. You got a live coming up by 10, don't you? Y'all, let's continue to support one another. Let's support. Miss Key is still working on her watch hours. Yeah, Miss Key, my computer acting up. It said it need some kind of reboot or something. I woke up that morning, that thing had started flashing. I'm like, what the world? I did the troubleshoot, right? It just keep doing this right here. Just keep, you see what it does? It just flashing. Won't even come on. It came on one time. They said it might be the software. I'm gonna take it to that computer place. If it be too much for me to pay for, I'm not gonna. But you see what they're doing. And I was doing a troubleshoot with one of the technicians, and I went through all the steps. It came on one time, but it went back off. So they said it must be the software. I probably need to get it updated or something. You know how those computers be having those glitches in it and technical issues. So I'm gonna see if I get it worked though. I'm not finna can't get down another one right now. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming over. I appreciate the one that stopped by. I think Miss Key got live at 10. I don't know who else live that was in the chat. You know, we talk about who was in the chat. We got Derek in here. Make sure y'all go over there and support him. We had 6 bowls in here. It's charging. It's charged up. It's charged up, but it just won't power back on. It keeps saying somebody need boosting up. And so it had started boosting up on its own. Hey, Angie here. Hey, Angie, how you doing, sweetie? That's one of my members right there. Shout out to my members. Angie, I didn't know you was in here. I was about to get ready to close. But we were just talking about, like in Testimony Tuesday, thankful for what our life, our family. And like I said, we're in a new month. We're 2 months away from the year. We are 2 months away from another year, y'all. And I had some bad trolls in here today, Andrew. Ooh, Mickey, tell her. I had a troll to come here and call me the N-word, y'all. I mean, I'm like, what? Really? There was no reason for them to call me that. I don't know. I guess they racist, I guess. They called me the N-word. I mean, I was talking about God and stuff like that. And He just came in here and spelt the word out. And Miss Key said he calling you the N-word. And after I went back and saw it, yep. But for that devil that came in here, don't never come back to my channel. I mean, never. I don't care on like that. I'm not like that. So go about your business. Yeah. He spelled out the N-word in my chat. But I know it's still racist. Like I said, it's still racism exists today. I know that. But anyway, I was just talking about with God, all things are possible. And that's true. No matter what we might be dealing with or going through, we just got to keep it going, continue to keep God first, and He will make a way. That's why I have to tell myself every single day, I'm doing all right, Angie, but I was having one of the more agitated days today. My arm is get why I can't, like it was right in that joint. It's in that joint right there. You know, I have the issue with the joint. So I had my husband to wrap it up. I'm finna get off here now, put some ice on. I got a doctor appointment Thursday. I gotta get my treatments. I didn't do the treatment last week. No need to call. I know it. Ugh. They was calling me names. Somebody called me Uncle Ben or something. Oh, no, I'm like, Lord, I'm like, what's wrong with these people today? I'm like, what's wrong with these people? But it's all good. They don't know me. You know, some people just do that just to get you off your, try to get you out your game. I told them I was going to put some holy water on them. Let them keep coming over here. But I got their name down. They ain't coming back over here. McKee hit them. I think Frank hit somebody. But yeah, what you been up to, Angela? How you been feeling? Ooh, how you been feeling? Like I said, I'm gonna do the breast cancer show. I'm gonna still talk about it, but I'm gonna do like the show probably the end of about the end of this month. You said you ordered a shirt. My shirt should be back next week. I had ordered one. But I probably do it like the 25th or something like that. You been watching you been fine watching movies. Oh, okay. Yeah, and thank you for I be seeing your comments on my videos. Thank y'all for supporting. Like I said, this this challenge is not this what I'm going through is not easy. My husband just showed me 2 pies, y'all. He know he don't need to be eating no sweets either, cause it blurred his sugar. He was like, the doctor had told him he was borderline diabetic, right? He stopped eating them for a while, but he had got scared. When he went back to the doctor told him he was okay. Now he didn't start back bringing them. And I'm like, I don't want none. I said, don't be showing me. I said, I got my yogurt. I got my peaches over here. I got me some honey. Okay. But he good. But he ain't got scared when that doctor told him that. He said, about he ain't gonna eat but one yeah, right. Come shorter than me. I'm like, oh, look, I'm trying to train myself to do right. You better go. Try to mess me up, Angie. Try to mess me up. But thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna get ready to get off of here. I had cooked me a turkey burger. That's what I had today, turkey burger. And I cooked him hamburger. I had the turkey burger. He had the beef. So yeah. That's what I have to do. Have to separate it. Sometimes he'll eat turkey burger, but he said he wanted him a beef burger. So yeah. But thank y'all for coming over. Just remember, we have a lot to be thankful for. And I appreciate everybody who did come in. Your daughter out on fall break. You doing one meal a day? Yeah, this week I'm doing my juice. I probably eat something like by 12 and I eat my dinner. That's about it. Yeah. And if I decide I want me something to snack, I have my healthy snacks. I've been did a lot. I didn't change up a lot. But I'm just avoiding all the stuff would give me information. See, they gave me a list, and my arm been even right for a while. When I go to the doctor, I'm gonna let them. It ain't nothing but where that in that joint. Everything always be in those joints. Right in there. I'm gonna put some ice on it when I get off of here. I let my husband wrap that up. I got some of that ointment stuff too. I know what happened. I didn't go to get my shot last week, but I'm going this week. So yeah. All right, you guys. Thank y'all for coming. It was good to see my brother Derek Iverson came in here today. Good to see you, Derek. I'll be checking you out. It was good to see you, Angie, Miss Key, Sirius, my members. I really do appreciate you all so much. I got some cream they gave me, but I go back to the doctor for Thursday. Yep. They gonna tell me what I already know what it is. Like it was in my feet. My feet, thank God, I'm so glad it got better. Go, woo, child. But when I walk a long way, it started to bother me. But it's just that what I deal with is chronic. It just be popping up, popping up. Yeah, and then it's the weather is changing too, y'all. Cause it's been cloudy all day today. What y'all weather been like today? It's been cloudy all day today. So I'm about to get ready to get off of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to my members. I appreciate y'all so, so much. If you're a member on my channel, I only think it's right. If you have membership, I will also be a member on your channel. That's just only being fair. But I appreciate you all. It's sunny out there. We had Sassy here. Y'all know Sassy been wearing pink every day. She's doing awareness by wearing pink. I know she did it for 6 days. I told her that was great. Who else was in here? Six Bowls. Thanks, Six Bowls, for coming over. Miss Key. Trying to make sure we had a new person came in here today too. Yes. Okay. Good night. You say you've been watching movies. What you been watching? I gotta get something did to my computer now, girl. It keep blanking off. I don't know what's wrong with it. They said I need to update the software. So I'm at the end up taking it to a shop. But tomorrow is Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday. I know my grandson got a game tomorrow. I'll probably share some stuff about breast cancer tomorrow. And like I said, if anybody want to come up, I'm gonna do the show probably. I said maybe the 25th, or whenever you get your shirt by Angie, let me know. We'll do the show. Cause you said you're gonna come on my panel. Mine should come out probably next week. Cause I had ordered it the other day. Um, yeah, tomorrow I'll probably share some information about breast cancer awareness, and I do my little food preps and stuff. Okay. So other than that, y'all make sure y'all check each other out. I think I had about 2 new people come in today. Then we had about 3 trolls. Girl, I had to pull out my holy water on them. I told them, Keith, put some water in the chat. You come back over here, I'm gonna sprinkle you. You come back over here, you gonna get sprinkled. Then look, when you get to talking about God and stuff like that, people don't want to hear that. When you talk about stuff positive, people don't like to hear that kind of stuff. They don't want to hear that. I said, Becky, put some water in the chat. Can I see some water or sprinkles? Becky, she put some water in there, put some water in the chat for me. I said, I'll get rid of them dams. But all right, y'all. What y'all had for dinner? I got my other one, and I got my turkey burger now. What y'all had? Well, y'all ain't ate yet? All right, you guys. Yep. You remember that all? You remember that all they put on people at church? I remember my auntie used to do that. They used to put that stuff on our forehead and knock us out, honey. But all right, you guys. Y'all continue to have a blessed night. Stay encouraged and always stay what? Prayed up. And until next time. Bye-bye. I think make Key go live by 10. Y'all want to check her out. Right. Bye, y'all.